everybody, it's Amanda and I'm coming to you with day 25 of 30 Inks 30 Days. I just want to quickly go over our ink for today. For yesterday, we have Van Diemen's Underwater Deep Sea Diver. Love this ink. I have had some hard start problems with, like, look at all the shimmer that's in there, where it won't write right away. Actually, I'm just going to rip this page out because this one has ink from last time on it. It has like shimmer stuck, and I don't, like, I think, but if you look at the feed, like, you can see, Pearl and Busy, you can see that, that there is like tons of shimmer in here, so I don't know if that's partially what it is. I mean, that has to be a lot of what it is. There, I just like primed the feed and shot a bunch of ink out of it, and so that's, yeah. So I have had some problems like that today. I don't know if it's the pen, I don't know if the shimmer and the ink is just so OP that it can't help itself, but yeah, I have had some problems with it today, but I just want to be honest about that. I still love the ink, it's really beautiful. Once I get the pen going, it's fine. It's just getting it going has been a little bit of a challenge. Well, not really a challenge, but it doesn't just start right up. We are going to flip the page, but I thought we'd do something a little different because I'm setting up, I just want to have like background so I don't make a mess on the table. I'm setting up my, this is my, it's in pieces because we're going to prep it. This is the Franklin Christophe Model 45. This is just the regular version. It's not the large version, so it only holds, it will hold a cartridge, or you can eyedropper it, and we're going to eyedropper it today. So I thought that I would do a video prepping how Franklin Christophe in their videos has recommended prepping it. So I have some silicone grease, and I have the, I have like the thicker version. I should have gotten a toothpick. Let me get a toothpick real fast, because you don't need much. But I have the thicker version of the silicone grease because the TWSBI stuff is too thin. Although I'm sure it would work. But basically, you don't need much grease, so you don't want to like overload it. And what we're going to do is we're going to grease the threads here, and then the threads on the section. And that will keep ink from leaking, hopefully. So I'm even just going to take, okay, Pearl, I'm just going to take, there's a teeny tiny bit in the cap here, and this is more than plenty. More than plenty. This is probably enough for the whole thing. So I'm just going to, this is even probably too much. Grease around there, and then screw this in. There. And then I have a little bit left over on my finger, so I'm just gonna do that. And then we want to grease the threads. I will grab a little bit more because it's not really making it all the way around. I think I've eyedroppered this pen one other time. So we just want to make sure that it kind of gets in the threads there, because we're just trying to keep the ink from getting through. So the ink that we're going to use today is an idea that Yobo had. I was speaking to him, and it's the beginning of hockey season. Preseason starts today, and we are both big hockey nerds, and we have an ink called Rink. I don't know if they actually ended up getting a bottle of this yet, or if they just have like the 14 samples that I've sent them, but this is what we're going to do today. I don't think I need more, but I'm just going to put a teeny tiny bit more before I shut it down. Okay. I feel good about that. I feel good about that. And then we're just going to eyedropper this. Oh, my... Okay, there we go. I hope this is enough ink. That's a lot of water, or a lot of... And we're just going to eyedropper it. I feel like I could put a little more ink in here. So we're going to be very careful, and we're going to get a little more ink. I don't want to fill it all the way to the top, but I do want to fill it well, this is where my ink ran out. So it's just under the threads. And then we're going to put this in here. And then you can see here that is it focusing? Like the grease and stuff is like kind of in the threads, and it keeps it from like hopefully seeping through here. And also the same with the threads on the section, keeps it from seeping through. So I'm actually gonna dip the pen because I'm impatient. We've gone over this before. I'm just gonna dip the pen in the ink. I have dipped it. It has been dipped, but I did dip it a little too far. So hopefully that helps capillary action. I'm gonna let this sit here for a second and clean up my mess. And yeah, I will be back in just a minute. Okay, it's been sitting here for a couple of minutes. Look how pretty it looks in this pen. I hope it doesn't stain it. I don't know. If it does, whatever. Now I have a blue pen. This is the Model 45 in the Arctic Ice finish, because it's the one that's kind of purpley. So I'm just going to see if it writes. Ooh, it is writing. Sweet. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't think I need the background anymore, but I'll keep it for splattage. Let's go ahead and, well, let's look at our ink here real fast. So the ink description, I went and looked it up, is a gray brown with this shimmer, which looks like that in the text, but this swatch kind of looks purpley. We do have some purple from the other side. Oh, we did a Van Diemen's last Friday too. What about the first one? Oh, not the first one. Van Diemen's Friday, y'all. Yeah, so cool. Let's go ahead. Here is our calendar. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much I love how this turned out. This turned out so cool. I love the messy ones that I was doing in my A6 Hobonichi, but I think like the outline and the color name, so I don't have to like flip back and look it up. It's so good. Like, and I know a lot of you have commented similarly, so yes, I really enjoy it. Let's go ahead and do this though. The nib that I have on here is a medium cursive italic. The one thing, it doesn't really post. I'm trying to make it post, but it doesn't really post. This is a really cute little pocket pen though. So happy preseason hockey, everybody. I know like there's like 3 or 4 of us that actually care about this kind of stuff, but or at least that I know of. There may be more of you out there, but that I know of for sure. There's like 3 or 4 of us. Now, Yobo's team is the 2-time reigning Stanley Cup champions, Tampa Bay Lightning. My team, I think, was last place last year. Yeah, my team is the San Jose Sharks. They have not been doing so well. If you follow any sports news, they've had their share of controversy this summer, but still love my team. I also my backup. Well, I'm gonna say my backup team, but it's the team that actually got me into hockey is the Dallas Stars. I feel like this is bleeding through. It is a little bit. So Birmingham Pen Company. Ice Rink. This ink, I think this is before they started doing formulas. So I think this is, I don't remember what their like classic formula is, but this particular bottle is before they started naming formulas. So I'm gonna let this dry and we're gonna do our splats. And I will bring back our background paper. We'll zoom back out a little bit too. I'm all of a sudden very, very excited about this. I love how this bottom looks blue because the pen is blue. Oh my gosh. I am enjoying this combination. Thank you, Yobo, for the inspiration idea. Oh no, it's a medium stub. It's not a cursive italic. I had a cursive italic and I ended giving it to a friend. This is just the medium stub. I misspoke. Because I was writing and I was like, oh, it's not as sharp as a cursive italic. No, this is just a medium stub. It's a Masuyama ground medium stub. Birmingham Pen Company. I really love how this pen is writing. And I'm not gonna, we're gonna skip the quick brown fox and we're just gonna say happy preseason hockey. Pre-season. Awesome. Loving, loving, loving how this is working. It looks so good in this pen. Okay. We're gonna do some splats. We're gonna do some splats. Oh, and I'm gonna put a link in the comments. A friend of mine just made a song and it's really awesome and I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna post it in the comments and you can listen to it if you want to. It's like EDM dance music. Okay, that was not a good splat. This ink deserves better splattage. My bottle's getting low, so I didn't put the syringe in all the way. Yeah, so if you like that kind of thing, you should listen to it. And even if you don't like that kind of thing, you should listen to it because my friend's pretty awesome. And yeah, you should definitely check it out. I'll link. I don't know if I can link it up in the cards. I don't think I can because it's off YouTube, but yeah, I will definitely link it below. It was fun because I got to hear it when it was like a baby, and now I get to hear it all grown up, and it's great. I'm excited. So yeah, so here, this ink, I can't remember if this ink does have a sheening or not, but it's a really pretty blue. Trying to see. It does have a little bit of sheening in some of the areas where I laid it out pretty well, like right there. We will do our other page though. It sounds like I'm ending, but I'm not. But we'll let this dry. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Here we go. I think this is dry enough. Let's go. Let's go. I always want to like wipe this off on the bottle, and I'm just not going to today. Yes. I think this does sheen, but I don't think it's like super crazy. But man, it's pretty. I should close this bottle before I make a mess. Okay, and our ink. I really prefer posting it even though it doesn't want to. Ink. I really need to write with stubs more often. I love writing with them when I do. I just don't think to do it as often as maybe I should. This is a pretty blue week. I'm going to have to change it up for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to use tomorrow. I have 2 more viewer requests that have popped up, but I think one is another blue, so I think I'm going to do that next week instead. And I have a red. So yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if we'll do one of that or if I'll just do something crazy and come out with like a freaking lime green or yellow or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. Stay tuned. Yeah, so we have our splats. They're still drying. They're going to take a minute. And then also we have obviously our paper here. I love it. Yeah, I'm really going to enjoy this combination. I think it's going to be great. Yeah, so thank you. Once again, thank you, Yobo, for the inspiration. Please go check out his videos. He'll be posting one probably in a few days because he's doing sets of 10. But also check out his Instagram. I'll link his Instagram down below. He's posting a picture every day of his ink swatches. So, yeah. Anyway. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Happy hockey season if you care about that sort of thing. And if you don't, happy Saturday. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with another ink video. Another 30 Inks 30 Days video specifically. Take care. Love you, bye!